You may already begin to wonder what it feels like when you realise you're already starting to install a new operating system, simply because you've chosen to explore this. And perhaps even before, you know how deeply it's working, something inside you already knows it is. You might remember a time when you effortlessly picked up a new habit, maybe brushing your teeth or riding a bike. You didn't need to understand every muscle move, did you? You just did it. And in the same way, you can install new beliefs without having to try, because your unconscious is listening now, absorbing, adjusting, aligning. And so let's imagine a person, maybe it's you, maybe it's someone you know. Let's call them Alex. And Alex used to doubt their worth, until one day they realised every flaw was a feature, a unique trait sculpted by life's journey. Like a diamond formed under pressure, they began to see resilience isn't thought, it's remembered. And the moment Alex realised this, they smiled, because that belief became real. Because beliefs shape reality. Of course, you know this already. Just like a mirror reflects light, your thoughts reflect your world. Say, for example, someone tells themselves, I always bounce back. Well, even when they fall, they do. Because the pattern becomes the person. Can you feel that idea gently nesting inside? Now picture another scenario, a child, drawing wildly with crayons, not asking permission, not fearing mistakes. That is authenticity, curiosity, self-approval. That child doesn't say, is this art good? They just make it. Just as you are now creating your new self, with colours made of confidence, lines drawn of certainty. And how fascinating it is that the more you give, the more you have. Like a candle lighting another. It doesn't lose its flame. That's generosity. That's contribution. And something in you now recognises that truth, doesn't it? Now imagine two versions of yourself. One steps forward with questions, hungry for knowledge, smiling at challenges. The other hesitates, waits, wonders. But here's the twist. They're the same person. One just has a different frame. And since the strongest frame wins, the curious, confident self steps forward now. Because the moment you imagine it, you become it. People follow certainty, but certainty isn't loud. It's quiet, still, grounded. Like a mountain that doesn't need to prove it's tall. You don't need to prove who you are. You only need to remember, because reality is fluid. What's fascinating is, the moment you believe something new, everything changes. A person who believes I'm lucky sees opportunities everywhere. Isn't that strange? Or is it predictable? You see, once you shift perspective, even fear becomes excitement. Take stage fright. It's the same adrenaline thrill. It's not about changing the feeling, but reframing the meaning. And now your mind starts to reframe everything automatically, effortlessly. Notice this. Someone says, I don't know how to do that. And a part of them believes it. What if instead they said, I haven't done that yet, and I'm learning fast? Doesn't the path feel different? Because as you listen and imagine and feel these examples, your unconscious, it already knows which beliefs to accept, and how to place them gently like seeds into the fertile soil of your identity. Happiness is a choice. Love is an energy. Action creates clarity. Momentum is more important than perfection. Like phrases on repeat in the background, shaping thoughts, shaping moods, shaping destiny. So maybe now, another example. A person facing resistance. They feel tired, drained, but they remember. Resistance builds strength, just like muscles. So they smile at the tension, because growth is infinite. An obsession creates mastery. With a small breath, a shift happens. Now they're moving again, momentum restored. And now your unconscious sorts these ideas, picking up each one. I'm enough. Click. Challenges or growth. Click. Emotions that be processed, not suppressed. Click. Gratitude creates abundance. Click. Like installing apps in the phone. Upgrades to your system, your operating system, done running silently behind the scenes. Because the truth is, you've always had these beliefs inside you. You were born with curiosity. You laughed before you knew language. You bounced back before you had a word for resilience. All we're doing now is unlocking, reconnecting, reclaiming what was always yours. The present moment is the only reality. So take a breath now, because that breath is power. You don't need permission. And as you think that, a door opens, doesn't it? Because everything you want, everything you're becoming, everything you already are, is available now, installed, integrated, aligned. And your unconscious knows how to continue the installation, even after the words stop. And maybe, just maybe, it already has.